Hi, welcome to Academic Advising's new student orientation presentation. In this video, we will be talking about what academic advising can do for you, program planning with your program course list, the main features of MyBVC, accessing your course schedule, navigating policies and procedures, important dates, and course drops and course withdrawals. One of the main functions of academic advising is to help you to plan your program and courses. There are many things to consider when it comes to registering for courses. We are your guideposts. We have many helpful tools and tips to make sure that you are taking the right courses at the right time for you, in the right sequence, and with as much information about your program and courses that you need. We'll review some of these today, but there are many more. Please note, Academic Advising will send you these resources to your MyBVC email account. We'll also send you reminders of things that you will need to do on a regular basis. Transfer credit. It's applicable to some learners. For example, if you took courses at Bow Valley College or at another post-secondary institution in the past, and maybe you feel that some of these courses are either the same or similar to courses in your current program, you may be eligible to obtain credit for these courses, which means you won't have to take the course in your current program. Academic advising can help you understand transfer credit and the process to obtain it. We are not permitted to tell you if you will receive transfer credit. That's the job of our transfer credit officer. But we can help you determine if it's a good idea to submit a request, and we can show you how to go about it. Keep in mind, there's a deadline to apply for transfer credit. We'll show you how to find that date. Academic advising will help you navigate your student portal, MyBVC. MyBVC is a website account that you log into, which will show you many things that are going to be important during your time at the college. One of those things is self-registration for courses. If your program requires you to register for your own courses, we can help you navigate the website and the registration process. Here in Academic Advising, we know how overwhelming starting a college program can be. We don't ever want you to feel lost. We are a really big place. We have lots of resources for learners. We want you to feel comfortable asking us for what you need. If we can't help you, we will tell you who can, and will guide you to the right place. There are many policies at Bow Valley College, and they can be confusing and sometimes even a little scary. For example, if at any time you are struggling to meet all of the requirements of your program, you could find yourself on academic probation. There are other policies you must adhere to while you're a student here at Bow Valley College too. We can help you to understand what the policy means and what steps you might need to take to make sure that you are adhering to those policies. Finally, we can help you if you need to make changes to your plan. If you want to slow down your program, we can help you plan that path. In fact, we strongly suggest you meet with us if you decide to change your course load. Some courses are only offered in certain terms. It's best to see us. We can help you to determine that right path to graduation. Like I just said, sometimes the path you plan doesn't always work out the way you thought. Life happens, things change. Maybe you work, maybe you have kids, need to take a break. There are many things that can steer you off your intended course. Don't worry, we're here to help. Come and see us and we'll help you adjust your plan if you need to. If you are a student taking a program in the Choose School of Business, you can get help from us in academic advising on how to register for courses. And we'll still send you all of the emails with registration dates and times, as well as other helpful resources. But if you need to talk more specifically about your course plan, your department, the Choose School of Business, has its own set of advisors. You can see them in the photo here. Jot down their location and contact information. Now, if you're in the School of Health and Wellness, Community Studies, or Creative Technologies, Academic Advising are your dedicated advising team. We have a really great tool to help you navigate your program and courses. This tool is called your Program Course List, and you can see it on the screen now. I'm going to go through each column on this page from left to right. This program course list is for our early learning and childcare program, but there is one of these for every career program at the college. On the left-hand side, you'll see recommended term, a number 1 and a number 2 underneath. This is the term we recommend you take your courses within if you want to be a full-time learner. The next column is the course code. This is handy to have when you register for courses. It's easy to filter in MyBVC by your course code when you're registering for courses. The next column is the course name. This is the listing of the full course name. The next column is the credit weighting. You'll see that different courses have a different credit weighting. This can help you if you need to know if you have enough credits to be a full-time student. The next column is really important. It indicates when this particular course is offered. W for winter, S for spring, and F for fall. As you can see, in the Early Learning and Childcare Diploma program, all courses are available in all semesters. In some programs, courses may only be offered in 1 or 2 terms. That means you may only be able to take one course in the fall semester. If something happens and you didn't get that course or finish that course, you would have to wait a year to take it again. That's why I mentioned earlier, it's really a good idea to come and see us to make a program plan that's going to work for your timelines. The next column is the passing grade column, another really important column to keep in mind. In fact, I recommend you put this list in the front of your binder or on your fridge so that you can refer to it when you need to. If you want a color copy of your program course list, you can visit Academic Advising. We have them at the front, and you can take one away that looks just like this. Your passing grade is very important. Some courses have only a pass or fail grade. Some courses require a minimum passing grade of D. There are other courses that have higher passing grades. It's really important to know what the passing grade for your course is. The next column is prerequisites. Prerequisites are courses that you have to finish before you can take the course in the column. For example, you can see on this list that in Term 2, the course ELCC 1999 cannot be taken unless you have finished the prerequisite of ELCC 1998. In the next column, a co-requisite doesn't mean you have to finish that course before you take the course in the column. What it means is you have to take it at the same time. For example, when you're taking ELCC 1998, the third course down, you must have registered in the courses listed in the co-requisite column at the same time. The last column on the page is just for you. Once you've finished a course, you can put a check mark in that column. Maybe you want to write your passing grade, what you finished the course with. It's a log. We want you to make sure that you make a habit of checking your MyBVC email. Lots of important information is sent to you, including these course lists. You can also access these course lists on the Bow Valley College website. And all of the courses in your program are in the recommended progression order, and they're listed by term. Remember when I told you about the MyBVC website that you log into? You might already be familiar with it, and you may have used it. There are lots of information to access on this page. You can register for your courses, check your MyBVC email, review your statement of account, you can view your schedule. At tax time in April, you can view your T2202A form. You'll need that when you file taxes. You wondering where your classes are? In MyBVC, you can hover over the Registration tab and click on Schedule to see when and where your classes are. Keep in mind, each week has its own page, so you need to use the Next button to move to the next week. Do you see above where it says September 2nd to September 8th, 2018? The schedule you're seeing is for that week only, so be sure to hit Next to see each week. Also, if your classroom has an N in front of it, that means your class is in the North Campus. If it has an S in front of it, it means your class is in the South Campus. Oh, and one more thing. If you have classes scheduled back to back, it's okay. If you have a class that ends at 11 in the morning and another one that starts at 11 in the morning, that's okay. You'll be given a short amount of time to get to your next class. You can access a copy of all of the learner policies I was telling you about earlier on your MyBVC account. Hover over Student Information and click on Learner Policies and Forms. It's important for you to understand how these policies can affect your time at Bow Valley College. If you're confused about any of these policies, feel free to come and see us. Every term, the college has important dates that you need to keep in mind. These include registration dates for your next semester, fee deadlines, deadlines for adding and dropping courses, transfer credit deadlines I was telling you about. Jot down this website and visit it often so that you're aware of what important dates are approaching. You can also pick up a handy bookmark of important dates each semester at Academic Advising. Dropping and withdrawing from courses can be tricky. There are rules. Dropping a course prior to the add drop deadline will result in a 100% refund of your course tuition, and the course won't even show up on your transcript. However, if you don't drop or add the course before that deadline, it will become a withdraw. If you withdraw prior to that course withdrawal deadline, the course will appear on your transcripts and the grade of W will appear. Unfortunately, you will not get a tuition refund. If you withdraw from a course after the course withdrawal deadline, you will receive a failing grade, which will impact your academic standing, and again, there will be no tuition refund. Just another reason why those important dates and keeping them in mind for every semester is important. We strive for excellence in customer service in academic advising and at Bow Valley College in general. We are happy to help you, but sometimes we might have to refer you to the correct area so that you can receive the most accurate information or service. We're kind of like a department store. Maybe academic advising could be explained as the shoe department. Maybe our learner success service department might be pots and pans. If we can't help you in the shoe department at Bow Valley College, we can send you over to the other department. Don't hesitate to contact us. We're here to help. Thank you for listening to this presentation today. Please take a minute to jot down our telephone number and email address. We do strive to return all phone calls and emails within 24 hours, usually the same business day. If we can't help you, we'll help you find who can. If you want to come and see us in person, we're located in the South Campus, behind Tim Hortons in the office of the registrar. We're not the main lineup though. You can sneak right past that main lineup. We're the last desk in the row. If you look up, you'll see the academic advising sign. Thanks again for listening. We wish you all the best in your program.